doing. Let's cut over. Let's see if this works. I'm like so not prepared for this. How you guys doing? Look, I got a shiny hat on. I have a shiny hat. It's bedazzled. Move this camera up. Move everything up a little bit. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me okay? Is my mic too quiet? Music a little loud? Exclamation shiny hat. What's up, people? Happy New Year. Happiest New Year to you and yours. I am quiet. I'm probably better now. Let me turn up the gain on here. The lion has been in my office messing with my crap. Hold on. Give me a sec. Happy New Year. Commander Nikki, what time is it for you? What time is it? Is my mic better now? This is weird. If I have to restart, I'll restart. a while since I've streamed. Right? How about now? How about now? Is it better now? Is it better now? Somebody? Almost 6 p.m. All right. Strange how time zones work. Mind-blowing, right? Mind-blowing. All right, let me say it again now that you can hear me. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. 2024. It's going to be a good one. I hope it's off to a good start. For me, I have like a serious head cold. So I'm not feeling the best. And I haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately. But we're dropping season 7 and I hope you guys like it. We're going to get into it. I assume that right now, sorry, I'm looking at the chat. I assume right now you guys can't get in, right? The restrictions on being able to get in and not get in and all that stuff is really difficult to test, and I don't really test it. So I'm thinking you can't get in. I'm thinking right now the only people that can get in are me, Dan Tucker, El Ray, and Chicken Bermain, I think. All right, so you guys can't get in. Alden Music says he's in. Alden, you may be. Are you an administrator? Oh, dang it. He got me. This is January 1st, not April 1st. Alden Music. It's not April Fool's Day. Easy with the pranks, my guy. All right. So we're a little early. We have 6 minutes. Going to let everybody in a second, and then we're going to walk through all of the new features. But first, I just want to give a quick thank you message to all of you for being here, for being involved, for caring this much. To get up early if that's the case for you, or at least make an appearance at noon or 6 p.m. on New Year's Day to see what new features we have in this platform. We've been in a code freeze since like December 1st, thereabouts. So this is about 3 or 4 weeks of development. MC Logic, Ian, he's getting up early at noon. He's a college students. That is early. Indeed, on New Year's Day anyway. Yes, this is like 3 or 4 weeks of development that you're about to see here. Always exciting. It's hard for me to sit on features that long and not release them. I just want to release them. But you know, that can go one of two ways. The new features can be great, but then they're a little bit untested, so there's going to be bugs and stuff. That will be the case for what you're going to see today. So I want everybody to know that. Disclaimer. There will be bugs, there will be defects. And I trust you guys will give me feedback. I imagine how difficult it would be if you guys were not willing to give me feedback. I love it that you guys are so willing to tell me what you like, what you don't like, what's wrong, all that stuff. So please keep it coming, especially with this stuff. What's up, Matt Harry Raggo Hype Train? I feel like you kicked this off with your 18-month sub-anniversary streak. We're on a hype train, level 3. Nobody touch it. Let it stay at level 3. That's the perfect level. It's perfect level. Look at the Weefu coming in, gifting subs. Dang. And now we are not at level 3 anymore. Oh my goodness, level 3 plus 1, that's right. Level 3, part 2. AKA level 4. Thank you, Weefu. And if anybody's watching and doesn't know what the heck is going on, hit up channel3.gg. Right now you'll see a load screen, but eventually you're going to see the greatest social platform for people who love video games ever when I let everyone in, which I'm about to do in a second. Quote respawning. That's one of the most requested features, Commander Nikki. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it is not in Season 7. Yet. That is not one that we'll see today. All right, so bear with me for a second. Admire the view. Admire this crazy hype train with El Ray cheering some bits. 68 bits. 68. That's a strange number to pick. We got 68 bits. Hang on, but admire the whole setup here while I push the code behind the scenes, and you guys should be able to get in. By the way, if anything breaks here and this doesn't work, I may go into some standby screen or something to fix it. But let's get it going. And then I'm going to walk through it. So please don't be too distracted. Don't be too distracted by the new features. Pay attention because I'm going to walk you through exactly what is happening. All right. Deploy. Code is deployed. It is now propagating out to the various nodes on the internet. The internet is a series of tubes. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is. And soon, if you refresh channel3.gg or the load screen, either one, it should let you in. And I'm going to double check that on my end, but you guys tell me in the chat. Oh my goodness, it is not working yet. I'm on an infinite loop of season 7 is loading. Anyone else? Let's see if it's just propagating. I may have to go and stand by in a second. Same. All right, we're going back into standby. I'm gonna hide my face so that I can go and I'll go ahead and fix it. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Rock out to this cheesy 8-bit background music. 1 second. Oh wait, people are saying they're in. Hold on. Oh yeah, it is in now. It was just propagating. No worries. Everybody stay calm. All right, so you're in. This is season 7. Welcome. I'm fired up for you guys to see it. I'm so excited for you to see it. Let's cut over to my monitor, and I'm going to walk through some of the main features for you. And you guys stay there and tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Give me feedback. Start it now. We got Castor Garden in the background. All right, so this is season 7. I have a list of things that I want to talk about. I'm so not prepared for this, but I have a little list. All right, so first thing that I want to mention is that Channel 3 is now legendary. You guys see it. The gold is everywhere, and that's because Ray was already updating socials and Twitch and Discord and all that stuff. So we are now legendary. We're now gold. This was always the plan, to cut over to gold. To go from, and Darth Smeagol saw it first. How much XP do I get for this? None. But you'll get XP for other stuff. Stick around. So we went from blue and then we went purple. And now we are gold. So now we have completed the evolution. The plan is always to go back to blue at some point. But I kind of like the gold. I'm not gonna lie. And before we had blue as sort of like your notification icons and stuff, even when we were in the purple season. But now it is all gold all over the dang place. There's still some blue for accent colors like here, but there's a lot of gold. All right. So, in general, before we get into the features, the key theme for season 7 is setting up for growth and scalability, right? So really simplifying the value proposition of Channel 3. So I needed to put some features in place so that we can set up for onboarding a ton of new users, right? 100,000 users by the end of this year. Can we do it? I think we can, and it'll be so much fun. So there are some things that need to be in place for that. Mainly, the ability for group admins to be able to manage their own experience and to create new clubs all the time. So there's a lot of features that are around that. But if we allow for that, then we're going to need lots more filtering for things like events and quests and all that stuff, right? So look for that as well. The other key theme is I want Channel 3 to be like the go-to place to help promote your own content creator personality on mainstream socials as well. So like if you're trying to grow your Twitch or whatever, get engaged in Channel 3. If you're engaged on Channel 3, rather than just saying like, hey, I'm live, whatever, then I think Channel 3 has the ability to help you grow in those other places too. Look at how, like, checking the comments. You guys are already discovering everything, of course. You guys are already seeing everything, but I'm going to walk you through it anyway. I'm probably going to not react to the chat too much because you guys are jumping ahead. You're jumping ahead. I'll show you. I see the questions, but we're going to talk about it in a second. We're going to talk about it. All right, so we talked about the value prop. We talked about the theme. We're talking about how we're now legendary. All right, I put in a couple of features in here, surprise features that Ray and Dan didn't even know about for them personally. So the one that you're going to see that's for Ray is this new desktop layout. Before, we had the header across the top. Now it's in this 3-panel layout that's like Twitter or X, where you have the nav on the left panel. You have a right panel of like quick things that you want to get to, and then your center one is the main feed, right? That's how it looks on desktop. Okay. There are some pages within channel 3 that need a full screen layout. This particular panel right here is only 700 pixels wide, but like targets are 1,000 by 1,000, right? Or events, when you look at a bracket, it needs to be full screen. So you will notice that within channel 3, when you go into things like target, it pushes the nav to the left so that it can use this full panel, full screen here. So that when you go into a target, spoiler alert, I'm not going to show you the target, but you can see the full thing without it being cut off by the 700. But generally, I'm going to respawn that, no question. Generally, there's going to be nav on the left panel, main feed, or main panel, and then there's going to be these extra panels on the right with stuff like what's going on this week, or like related stuff or things that it thinks that you might like. Okay? Does that make sense? So these are panels. As you guys, and let me just show you desktop real quick. It should stay exactly the same. Or sorry, mobile. We're legendary. All right. So mobile, it's basically the same. And you notice when we were on desktop right here, we have 3 panels: nav, main, and then this bonus right panel, right? When you are on mobile, you just have one. You have main and nav across the bottom. You'll notice by default, this bonus panel has got the play modal, which are the things that you can do, like mini games and events and quests, right? That's what appears over here on the right. Well, on mobile, that's under play. But I wanted to show you guys this. When you are on mobile now, you can get to any of those extra bonus panels on any page, right? And that is by clicking the top left. It'll pull up the bonus panels, right? You'll recall last season, this would pull up the bookmark breadcrumb nav trail, right? It still does that, but let me show you. So like, let's go into Dan Tucker's page. You can see there's related games and related gamers over here on the right. So now on mobile, let's go into Dennis's page. If you click this, it'll show you related games and gamers, right? So you can get access to that right panel even when you're on mobile, okay? And you'll see the back button and the nav trail and all that stuff is up here at the top, and you can use that still. But you can also get access to any of these panels, okay? This feels so convoluted, but basically you're going to have access to the same information on mobile as you are when you're on desktop. Okay. And there was a question before about back button when you're on the desktop app. Not on the home page, you will not see a back button, but you will see it otherwise. It's right here. See? Back button. Okay. Ooh, new GIF, new reaction GIF. All right, so that's the panel layout. This is important because we can add all kinds of new panels. All kinds of new panels. So check it out. If you scroll down this right panel on the home page, you got, these are all panels. This is your turbo panel. It shows your XP results. We're going to get to this in a second, what you guys have already seen. Your mini games, your events, daily quests, weekly quests, club quests, all the stuff you're familiar with. Channel 3 statistics right there on the home page. These were always there, but now they have a better explanation. So you can see all that information. We can add to these things. We can add more stats if you guys are interested. And then down here at the bottom, load screen tip. This is what we had on the load screen while season 7 was loading. But these are like quick tips or FAQs. I think InfoCynic was mentioning this at one point. So you see those. We can add these all the time. But these panels can be thrown up here on the home feed or whatever. And when you're on somebody's page, you can have panels here too. So right now we have related gamers and related games. And if you're on a game, you're going to see upcoming events and socials and quests. These are all panels, right? We can put all kinds of those in there that make sense for a particular page. All right. Panels do be clean. Those are panels. Channel 3 is the future. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat now. We'll talk about prize wheel spins in a moment. We will. We'll get to that. 1 second. All right, panels. So this desktop layout, I know Ray wanted it, so that's a feature for Ray. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about new posts. So when you're in here, in Channel 3, when you're in here in Channel 3 on desktop, you see this big plus button here. Before it was stuck at the top of the home feed. Now it's always going to be here. Always. On every page, you have the plus button. So you don't have to worry about going to the home page, scrolling up to the top of the feed and clicking it. You just click it right there, right? And on mobile, which I know most people are on mobile, check out this little overlay right here. That's going to follow you throughout the scrolling process, and that plus button pulls up the new post feed. Cool. I think you guys will use that a lot. It's just right there, makes it nice and easy, and this serves as a great reminder to post anything gaming related on Channel 3. Please, please, please. You got something that's video game related, or even video game adjacent, click that plus sign right there and post it. I don't know about you guys, but I find that things perform better on Channel 3 than any other platform, regardless of how many followers I have on there, with the rare exception of things that just like are edge cases that go, semi-viral or whatever. All right, so post. Click that plus here, or click the plus here, and post. All right, so within that post pop-up, and it is pop-up now. So before it was like built into this right at the top. Now it pops up. So if you were like down here and then you click it, it will stay on top of everything and you won't lose your spot, right? Okay. So now when you're posting and you just say video games, but you don't tag a game, it's going to tell you didn't select a game. Are you sure? Because we are finding that a lot of people will post about a game, but they won't select a game. However, like 95% of posts on Channel 3 are related to a specific game, I found. So it's going to give you this little alert. You didn't select a game. Are you sure? Select a game and it will let you post. Okay. Don't forget to select a game, please. It helps. It helps with top fan leaderboards. It helps with the algorithm, all of that kind of stuff. It helps with eventually when you can snooze a game, so Brian McGinnis, who I see in the chat, won't have to see all the Mario Kart posts, like whatever. Hypothetically. Tag a game. All right. You see there is a mature flag. That was always there. That was there last season. But now there is a spoiler flag as well. So if you're going to post something and it's a spoiler about anything, do that so that it'll be hidden by default and they'll have to click to see it. Okay? Don't worry about this. This is for admins. You won't see that. So if I go to, I'm going to go back to desktop because I love desktop. If I go to my posts, you can see here, this is a post that I made that contains a spoiler. And if you see this background image, that's actually like, when your NES like glitched out, that's what it's showing there. We can make that something else later, but this is what's going to cover the post if it's a spoiler. This is a spoiler, and I'm going to show it. There's not really much of a spoiler for Alan Wake 2, so don't worry about it. It is kind of mature though. There's going to be blood in this clip. So there's some blood and a little bit of a jump scare, but like here, this is a clip. And this is just me searching, and then so you can see it covers up whatever kind of post you have. Whatever kind of post you have, it's going to cover it up with the spoiler overlay, and it works. It works good. So again, if you're looking at this and you see this, it doesn't say what game it is here, but it does up here, so you'll know what's being spoiled. Cool. Buster's excited for spoilers. Let's go, spoilers. Okay. That's pretty much it on that. Not much more to it. Spoilers in post. Spoilers do not exist in chat, though, so careful there. Yeah, I mean, spoilers may exist in chat. The spoiler cover does not exist in chat. All right. What else? Okay. So when you're in this post thing, you got the header across the top. My goal here with the new post experience is like anytime you want to create something within Channel 3, you click that plus button, right? You're in mobile, you click the plus button to create something, right? Well, when you click this, we have two tabs right now, Post and I'm Playing. What's I'm Playing? Glad you asked. If you go into I'm Playing, this is basically the go live form that you used to have. It's all in this one thing. You don't have to leave. So if you're gonna start playing a game, let's say I'm gonna go play Rocket Racing. Then you'll select the game. You'll say how long you're going to be playing for. And then you can say if you're going live. I think that's only works if you're turbo. Only works if you're turbo. And then you say which one you're going live on. And then you could say if you are looking for a squad or if you are open to a duel. Cool. Or like for me, like if I'm playing Alan Wake, it's probably none of these things, right? Because I'm just going to be playing the solo game by myself. And that's fine. You can do that. And check it out. When you say go live, it will put you at the top of the home feed. But here where Itchy is live, looking for squad, looking for duel, playing Rocket League, because it's an auto go live from Twitch, you see those icons there. For me, I'm just playing, so it just shows me it's just playing, right? This is the very first iteration of this. Like, it's very primitive, right? I would do this just for my own history, because now if I'm gonna cancel that because I'm not really playing. But if I go into, so I went squad up, you can see basically a long form version of that top of the home feed who is live, and you can click on this guy. I can go into my history of me going live and what games I was playing and all that stuff, right? Cool. Like, it helps to increase the relevancy of the algorithm, all that stuff. I don't dream that people are going to be manually doing this every single time they play a game, but I want this to be automated. So if this was automated and it automatically detected which games you were playing, like what the Discord overlay does, then it would have all of this automatically working for you. So that at the top of this feed, you will see all the people within Channel 3 who are currently playing a video game, what they're playing, and if they're looking for squad and stuff. Okay. And what else? Oh yeah, when you go live, these boxes become links to your Twitch or whatever it is you're live on, including Kick. You can go live on Kick. If you go live like this, you say going live, and then you select Kick. I don't have one. Then it'll link to that, so you can use that. And it'll link to that. If you are not live and you're just like looking for a squad or you are looking for a duel, it will link to a direct message to you, right? So like, let's say Brian's got a post about Jelly Boy. I'm not going to show that on stream. I'm not going to do it, Brian. But if Brian was looking for a duel in Jelly Boy, probably, and I clicked that box, it would take me right here to his direct message with him. All right. Now I'm going to read some of this chat stuff now. Give me a moment. I'm not sure I quite follow Jamie saying he wants to. You want to go live but not have people see you that you are live. Write it in a physical diary. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. Like, right now, there are no private only posts. Like, when you post, it is with the intent of posting for somebody else. That's true right now. Yep. It would be interesting to have like a posting, but just for yourself. Nobody can see thing. And I did see that there are requests for people to bookmark or favorite quests or whatever, so that you can have those like in a sort of a folder that you can come back to or posts. That would be the first version of something that's like just for you, so you can hide it for yourself. Yeah. Okay. Can I get a feature? Please be able to tag 2 games. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that really complicates things on the back end on the database. But yeah, that's definitely an option we can pursue at some point. Yep, secondary games. All right, where were we? We were talking about the new post thing, the ability to squad up, look for a duel, etc. Yeah, I mean generally the duel experience is better now. So instead of the chat being like built into the duel match itself, it's all run through DMs. So when you go in here to duels and you challenge somebody to a duel, it will write that duel request challenge in the direct message, so within the chat itself, instead of it being separate. So that's going to be so much better. But again, this stuff is just the start. My goal is that when you're looking to actually squad up, and you click the squad up modal, rather than just seeing gamers, clubs, and causes, which are cool, you'll see genuinely people who want to squad up with you. So this is the start of that. Curious what you guys think, how you guys like it, and keep in mind that eventually there will be notifications for gamers that you like. Like if you want to be notified when somebody goes live and is looking for a duel or a squad, then you should be able to get notifications of that, or not if you don't. All right. Sorry, that was new post stuff. There's a lot of new post stuff. All right, squad up and duel. Yep. All right. Other thing within the new post modal. So again, if you're just joining, this is season 7. We're legendary. We're golden, but we also have this plus sign here for a new post anywhere within the platform or on desktop right here. Over here on the right is a create tab. The create tab is intended to be where you would go if you wanted to create an event, create a quest, create a club, etc. There's a lot of thought that was given to this. It's like, I really want anyone to be able to create an event, anyone to be able to create a quest, right? That's the long-term vision. For now, anyone can create a quest or an event in Season 7. However, they must be tied to clubs. So the only way that you can do it is if you are a club administrator. Brian says so now. Brian loves this feature already, you can tell. The only way you can do it is if you are a club administrator, and then the event or the quest will be tied to your club. Brian knows all about this with Retro, etc., but they must be tied. Smeagol. So I assume when you say that, you're talking about XP. The XP restrictions and even like the visibility of not being overwhelmed with too many of these things showing up in your feed or in the event or quest list, that's stuff that we should be able to handle with technical coding, restrictions and all that stuff. So we'll work through it. We're going to get through this together. But for now, anyone can now create a club. And then once you have a club, you'll be able to create an event or a quest. Okay? So let's say I was not an administrator and I was just a Channel 3 peasant user. No administrator privileges at all. Then if you came into this, you'd be able to click create a club. It would take you here, or you'd be able to create a basic club. Okay? But if you were not a club administrator and you clicked to create an event, it would take you to this like splash screen that would be like, you can create an event, but first create a club. Think about what you want your club to be about, and blah, blah, blah. Okay? So we don't want people just cranking out lots of clubs, but I do think that the future of Channel 3 is community club centric. So having clubs that are based around, whether it's your personal brand as a content creator or around your identity or affinity, like mom gaming, dad gaming, service member gaming, etc., or around a gaming or esports club that you actually run, with events and leaderboards and challenges and stuff. Okay. Did our mod block filthy? It did. I'm going to allow that. Cries and filthy peasant users. All right, cool. So I'm not oblivious. I know that there are going to be coding restrictions that I'm going to have to put in place where it's like, clubs can only have so many quests per week or whatever, etc. But we're going to manage that. But in general, we do want people to participate in quests. We do want more quests. We do want more events. We do want more challenges, all that stuff. So get out there. Create a club if you want a club. Create one. We're going to get a club for rare games. I love it. Do it. Please. Create a club and then get people to join Channel 3 for your club. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right. So, plus, right tab is create. That's how you can create a club. And then once you're a club admin, you can create an event or a quest. By the way, when you do this, when you go in to create an event or a quest, and you're a club administrator, you're a peasant, but you're an elevated peasant with a club admin privileges. Coffee Golf Club incoming. I like it. Then the club will be auto-populated with your club, right? And then the event will be tied to your club. It will be. Okay? I'm an administrator, so I can leave this blank and have an official Channel 3 event, but yours will be tied to your club. All right. Let me know what you guys think of this and what kind of restrictions and features we need to have to make it usable. We don't want people overwhelmed, but we want a lot of options. Cool. All right. All right. Next feature related to this is filters everywhere. Filters everywhere. You may not know this, but previously when you went to the events page, it was hard loading a certain number of events and you couldn't show more. And it was not paginated. So it was like loading everything on this page all in one go. That's how it was working. So now it's all Ajax. If you're tech, it's going back to the server, it's pulling events back, and as you scroll down, it'll infinitely load more and more and more as there are more. Right now we have 3 events, but if there were like 1,000, right, it would be able to handle that. You just scroll and it would keep loading. Cool. But it just loads 3. So like if I go to past events, check it. It's just going to keep going. And this is how everything should work in Channel 3, right? A lot of things already do, the feed obviously, but everything within Channel 3 should work this way. And as we grow, as we get bigger and bigger and bigger, filters are going to be key. So Brian's like, oh no, there's going to be a million events, quests, whatever. Filters are key. As is Channel 3 knowing which games and clubs and things that you care about the most. That'll be key. But filters. So a lot of pages now have filters that didn't have them before. So if I click on filter, I can now filter events based on game. Cool. Club. Cool. And then I can sort. These are just the options for now. We can add all kinds of stuff. But like I can say, what's the oldest Channel 3 event we ever had? Season 1 kickoff Fortnite, and it'll pull that up. But we could sort based on number of attendees, or whatever. This is important because we're gonna have all kinds of events here. That's what I want. And you'd be able to come in here and say, just show me the events that were put on for Ray's plant gang, and that didn't work. There's a bug. So I will need to fix that, but like you can see it's showing all kinds of things. But you can imagine what it would be like if this worked. And then you'd be able to say, show me all events for whatever clubs you want. But also, you can imagine like event types. So you would be able to list like gaming conferences or esports tournaments that you could watch or whatever. Those could all be events in here. And you'd be able to say like, show me playable events or show me, conferences that I might want to attend in June or whatever, right? Filters everywhere. So I got to fix this club one. It's not working, but it will. So like also if you were to go into quests, there's filters for that, but we already knew that. But you can filter based on club, and those are there too. Cool. Filters galore. As we get more content, the algorithm's got to be better, and filters have to be better. So now let's say that there are a ton of clubs, because people are creating clubs all over the place. You can now filter clubs as well. So you could filter clubs by game. So it's like, show me all the Fortnite clubs. Show me all. Show me all clubs that I am an administrator for. If you're an administrator. Show me all clubs in order of most posts. The Dad Gaming Mario Kart. Cups League Mario Kart with lots of posts. Who's shocked? Who's shocked by that? Yeah, so as we get more clubs, thousands, right? Thousands of clubs, you'll be able to filter them. Yeah. There is also, behind the scenes, what I would call a club affinity algorithm that knows how much you interact with any given club. And that affinity algorithm will be used to float events and quests and stuff that are most important to you. So you won't see that, but it has a score, basically, of me to each one of the clubs that I'm involved in, and it will float the content from those clubs up. Look at El Ray in the chat. What a guy. Yeah, any club concerns. Yeah, message Ray. Ray knows everything about everything, though. Message Ray about any concerns you have, whether it's about Channel 3, whether it's about mathematics, or just life. We don't talk about Fight Club, Seth. We don't talk about that. We do not talk about Fight Club. I thought there was a Fight Club, actually. Was there not like a fighting games club of some sort? I don't know. All right. More content. Again, back to the theme, club-centric. As we scale, as we grow, there will be more of everything, and filters will be key. Speaking of filters, I don't think I've seen anybody notice this yet. But I want to show you one of the more underrated features of Season 7 that I really enjoy myself. All right, Darth got 200 XP. Let's go. All right. Filter. Home feed filter right here. There it is. You guys have seen this before. I don't think there's anything new on here. Some people might be using this. I know Darth Smeagol uses the Alt tab. Right, Darth? You got an Alt tab? Yep. I think that's what you use to as your default. Check it out. What I like to look at is I like to sort by newest post first. This is essentially the Alt tab, by the way. Newest post first. Everything. Newest post first. But what I like to see, I'm not going to look at that spoiler. But what I like to see is newest posts that I haven't seen yet. So if I click this slash through the eye, that shows me, and this takes like a second or two longer than the normal feed does to load. It shows me the newest posts that I haven't seen yet. Got it? Check it. This is the feature that I want to show you. You see this guy right here? Save as default view. Ooh, what does that do? Well, that will save it as your default view. If you, an uncivilized take. So if you have a default view set, you'll see the little sparkle on your filters, and every time you go to the Channel 3 homepage, every time, it's not going to do for you, it's going to do your default filter. It will do your default filter. Ta-da! I hope you guys get the weight of that. If you use all by default and you go to home and then you have to click all every time, now you don't. It's just going to be that is your default view. Not multiple respawns of the same post. Yeah, I mean, that shouldn't happen anyway. It does happen like if you have your For You at the top and then you get down to below the fold thing. It can repeat posts sometimes. That's really a bug though. But yeah, this will avoid that. But yeah, I will probably use this as my default view, even though it takes a second or two longer because I have that post I haven't seen before, which is a lot of data. Yellow. I'd say gold, Trash Doc. Gold. But yeah, that's the default view. And the reason for this is because it's nice for people like me who have a special way of browsing Channel 3, and also Darth Smeagol, I know, and several others. But ultimately what I want to use this for is some people will join Channel 3 only for clubs, right? So let's say that people join the Spoop crew, and that's it. That's all they want. Well, if you filter by club, I've seen all of the posts from Spoop crew, so I'm going to take off that filter. It will show me all of You Exorcists club's posts, and that's it, right? Well, I can set that as my default, and now I have a club-only view of Channel 3. Club-only view of Channel 3. I'm only looking at that club's posts. So the goal is eventually that filter could spread throughout the whole platform. And if one club wants to onboard all of their users into this and make it their own, and that's all they care about, they'll be able to do that. All right. I need a view that pins raised. Can't wait. Classic. That didn't age poorly at all. All right. So that's the default view. Again, my default view is going to be newest posts I haven't seen yet. And that is still it. Anytime I go back to home feed, it's going to do that. All right. And again, that's setting up for club only experience. New clubs that we onboard. I've already talked to some that's what they want. So that's essential for setting up for that later. Let's see, what's next? Here. So I saw this one. Spend more time playing with my girls from Mad Bomb Chew. I like that. I was going to respond with a GIF. So I'll just jump ahead to this feature. Check this out. Check this out. If I want to go in here and that's the GIF that I want to use, I click on GIF, right? If you've been around for a while, most people in the chat right now have been, you have a ton of reaction GIFs to go through, right? What's this reaction filter? What's this? So you can type in search terms of your choice, and it will filter this list. It won't eliminate any, right? It will put the ones that match your search terms at the front of the list. So if I type in heart, it'll put in that heart GIF. I don't know why Dan Tucker laughing is in heart. There must be something in the description that says heart. I don't know. But yeah, here, headshot. Like if I was looking for that one, yeah, headshot. Or, LOL. Why is let me in an LOL one? And hello, sure. Don't leave the lobby, so you're like lobby. It's not perfect. It's a little loose, but you can see that works. Or if you're looking for specifically Ray, that didn't work very well. 022. There's those two of him. Anyway, back to heart. This should exist everywhere where you want to use a GIF, okay? Yeah, it does filter by the username of the person, actually. But we can get a little bit better on that. And we can add search terms too, Jude. That doesn't exist. It's just searching the name in the description right now. We need to add search terms to that. And those will come up, yeah. Yeah, good points, good points. All right. What's the best way to learn search terms? Ray says we need a field on these gifts that have the search terms, I think. But for now, you can just type. A lot of people don't have as many gifts as this anyway. But like if you're looking for someone gets it, like obviously that's going to come right up if you know the names. We just need to add more search terms to them. But it's a step in the right direction. That works on posts, it works in comments, it works on chat messages. All right, that's good. I'm going to use the heck out of that for sure. All right. Okay, the big one that people are seeing. This is going to require some explanation, and I'm happy to do it. Oh yeah, and it does make it easier to do Teats gifts, because if you just type in Teats, oh man, it's right there. No question. No question. All right, so the big change this season, the biggest change of all, is the way you unlock digital assets within Channel 3. Digital assets meaning taglines, reactions, backgrounds, wallpapers, avatar motions, etc. From henceforth, they are known as prizes. You are going to redeem for prizes. And you used to get one at not each level, but some levels as you level up. You get 1,000 XP, you get a new level, and then you may or may not unlock something at that level. You don't get to choose. It's just whatever happens at that level, that's what you get. That entire structure has changed now. It has changed. Now, instead, at each level, instead of leveling up and unlocking something at that level, you will get a ticket. One ticket for every 1,000 XP. Always. Okay? So you get one ticket for every 1,000 XP. They're called tickets because it's like, Chuck E. Cheese or old school arcades or whatever. You get tickets and then you redeem those tickets for prizes. So earn XP. With the XP, get tickets. Redeem your tickets for prizes. So all of the prizes that you can see are going to be in the prize counter. That's what I'm calling it. Item shop. Channel 3 shop. Like, I'm sure these things will be used, but I'm calling it prize counter. That's what I'm calling it. And Mad Harry Rackham's already throwing in a 3 in the tickets. We were purposely and I talked to Ray and Dan about this, avoiding some 3 coin or whatever. It's too much. It's too much. Mad Harry Rackham, it's tickets with an E. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. You can say 3 if you want. So you can see that I am currently at level 2 in Season 7. You can see that in my turbo panel. And I have 1 ticket because I've already redeemed one of them. Okay, so if I click on this ticket, it's going to take me to the prize counter. This is the prize counter, brand new in Season 7 prize counter. These are all of the prizes that I can redeem my tickets for. It's going to show the things that I don't have at the top and the things at the bottom that I already have. Got it? Got it. These are things that I already have. And then these are the things that I can redeem for. Sorry, I'll click the back button. That's it. You can, this is we talk about filters. You can filter everything. You can filter by game. Prizes can be game specific. They can be type, tagline, reaction, gift, wallpaper, background, avatar motion, or premium. You can say, show me things that I've redeemed for or not. And say, show me the most expensive stuff, right? All of those things. This is the prize counter. Prize counter with 3s. All right, so why are we... let me address Jedi's question first. Prize wheel? The prize wheel is gone. RIP prize wheel. Except if you earned a prize wheel spin in Season 6. If you have an unredeemed prize wheel spin, don't worry. I am going to spin the prize wheel one last time for everybody who has a prize wheel spin. You will get those goods for sure. Don't worry. I have the prize wheel. I can see it from here. Gonna spin it. Not today, because there's a lot going on, but I will spin it soon, probably in the next couple weeks. So we But going forward, we will not have a prize wheel. The prize counter takes the place of the prize wheel. Yeah, no, Seth. My heart will go on the prize wheel, or my heart will go on the song by Celine Dion, Prize Wheel. Your heart will be a redeemable prize in the prize counter. Get Seth's heart for 33 tickets. That's a good deal. Yeah, the prize wheel is great. I was going to digitize the prize wheel, and we still may at some point. Don't worry. It may come back. Look, so I think this is a good segue. Why are we doing this format? Now you can pick and choose what you redeem your tickets for. So if you don't like backgrounds, then you wouldn't want to redeem for my corkboard background, right? Unless you have tickets laying around, right? If you really want to get Channel 3 stickers, then you might want this $5 to the shop. If you play Fortnite, you might want the V-Bucks, etc., right? You'll be able to pick the things that you want to get, right? But ultimately, this is set up, like everything else in this season, to be scalable. So the items that you see in your prize counter, right now, they're pretty much the same for everybody. But eventually, you could imagine this prize counter having items that are specific to the games that you like best or the clubs that you are involved in. So if you scroll down here to the bottom, there is the Dad Gaming background. I saw Bad Intel earlier. Bad Intel, you in the chat? This is a club-specific item in the prize counter that you can redeem for. You could imagine there being reaction gifts, taglines, etc. that are club-specific, and then you would be able to redeem for those. And right now, it's just showing everything. But as we get more items in the prize counter, this list of stuff will be personalized for the things that you care about the most. Chat, what are we looking at here? Does that make sense? I'm really excited for this. I think it's really cool because now you'll be able to strategize, save up tickets for what you like, what you don't like, and so forth. And Ray and Dan I know are too, but I'm very excited to see what you guys think about this, what you like, what you don't like. Are the items in here good or are they not good? You're going to see some things are turbo only, some things are not, and so forth. Ian's asking about premium. All right, let's talk about premium. So first, let's use this filter and let's sort by most expensive items first by tickets. You can see that a lot of the things in the most expensive list are premium. Premium generally refers to items that have that are physical items with monetary value generally. But premium, you can only redeem one per season. Yeah, and Dart says that one per season per person, right? And it says here, I've redeemed 0. So when you see premium items, you got to be strategic about which ones you want to go for, right? So like this one, for example, this is signed copy of Dad Law. I know only some people will even care about this. A lot of people won't. But if you care about this and you want to go for it, it's the Dad Law book that we wrote for the dad. I have copies here that I'll sign because we wrote it and send it to you. There are 3 of these available, but it is a premium item. So at the start of the season, you might want to take a look which items are premium, which ones do you want to go for, and then save up your tickets for that, because once they're gone, they're gone. But you can only redeem for 1 premium per season. The reason for that is I know when we start a season off, a lot of people go nuts and get so much XP out of the gate. I don't want just 1 or 2 people getting a ton of XP and then taking all of the physical items that are limited quantity, right? So we want to have those be, open to multiple people. So you can just look at some of these premium. Let me filter by premium actually. There are one of these is blue shell neon sign, which I think is cool. Curious who goes for that. There are 3 dad loss, not 4 premium. 3,000 V-Bucks, that's 7, and then $5, so that's 12. So right now there are 12 total quantity of premium items available right now in the prize counter. That's 12 people who will be able to cash in for those things. Cool. 12 people, right? So rather than like one person getting all 12 things, there will be 12 opportunities. The other important thing, though, to mention is this line right here. You see this? Let me zoom in. New prizes drop each month. And probably more frequently than that, actually. We can drop new prizes anytime. Anytime, right? We have new options that we want to add in here. We can. But look for prize drops to occur primarily on the first of the month. So this prize counter probably looks like less than what normally might be available in a full season of Channel 3 unlockables. That's because it is, yeah. It's like a third, right? So we'll drop more things on the second month. So if you want to save, stick around and save for a premium item next month or the third month, you may do that. So that if things all get redeemed up and there's nothing, we don't want there to be nothing available for you to use all your tickets on. Yeah. Trying to read the comments. Hope this is helpful, guys. I know it's a lot of Joel talking. It's a little much. Yeah, keep those gifts coming. There will be more. We're sitting on some. Everybody who is featured in a GIF should have received that GIF. Yeah, so you kind of know that there are gifts that may not be in this shop yet or counter yet, but there will be. There will be eventually. And there's some old stuff that have been filtered in here too. There's some retro things. This gold sparkle background. It says vintage. Some of these vintage things are from older seasons that we're rotating in. The Wiggle avatar motion, which was the first one ever. That's in there. All right, that's the prize counter. I'm excited for that. That was the biggest one probably to implement. It was a lot. All right, there's a lot of smaller features I'm going to get through quickly, and then I'm going to go so I can fix bugs and stuff and catch up on things. But let's keep going. Let's keep going through this. One thing that you'll notice, all of these prize. A lot of these items will link you to the thing. So like this Castor Garden GIF, which is amazing. It'll take you to the GIF itself. You can see who's featured, all that stuff, right? So now if I go to my profile and I see all my taglines here, let's go to like one of these like a boss, right? All taglines and all wallpapers and all backgrounds, they all have their own pages now like that. So if I click on this tagline, it'll take me to that tagline's page, right? It'll tell me who all owns it, and it'll tell me if I have it or not. I do have it because I see this equip button right here. So now you can equip items directly from that tagline page, right? You don't have to go into your edit profile and all that. So that tagline, Triple Dare boss battle. We need to make that available for other people maybe. Maybe you could buy that in the prize counter. All right, but I equipped that. So now if I go to my page, it is equipped. So you can equip things directly off of that tagline. Cool. So if I go into the prize counter, you can also do that for other things. Gold sparkle. This is a wallpaper. Again, backgrounds are like this confetti thing I have on my site back behind the scenes here. Wallpapers are what display behind your profile page. I'm going to equip this one. And then if I go to my thing, bam, I got the gold sparkle now. So that's what that is. Got it. So you can equip things directly off of those pages now. Cool. All right. Is Dan still around? Is Dan in the chat? I haven't gotten to Dan's special hidden feature. He may have already found this. He may know. There's Dan. There's Dan. All right, let me show you something else that you can now do. If I search for, let's search for a game. I'm gonna search for Super Mario Wonder. First of all, this is not the feature, Dan, but I just want to show this. If you go into the info tab on a game now, you'll see Channel 3 history, and it's going to show you all of the change history within that game within Channel 3. So if you're in the chat and you're a librarian, when you make a change to a game now, it's all going to show up in this history section, along with the note of what you changed. And it is storing all of that information behind the scenes so that we don't lose anything, right? So it's kind of like, hey Mustard, what's up? We're back. It's kind of like, Wikipedia. I added Wonder. No, I did not. But when I migrated all of this information over 13 days ago, it put my name on everything. So now it says that I migrated all these games that I didn't really migrate. It's stolen valor, if you will. All right. So there's that, right? That's not the feature I wanted to show you, Dan. But what I wanted to show you is that when you're on a game page, and you got this right panel over here that shows you the quest, Wondrous. Wondrous is a quest that if you 100% Super Mario Wonder, then you get a tagline for it. Well, look at this. It shows you the tagline right there. Now it links the tagline to the quest. So and you're like tagged Dan to be issued corresponding tagline, and sometimes it links to the tagline. It's convoluted, and it's all because of me. Well, now you can go into the edit quest and you can tag that tagline and it'll show up here. Not only that, but if you're on this tagline page, well, you see there, Dan linked to the quest. It's linked right there too. It's linked right there too. So if you're on the tagline, you're like, how do you get this tagline? The quest is linked right there. I feel like I did some others. We're going to have to go in and link all of these things. But like here, the cake is a lie. Beat Portal and complete this quest. Well, there's no quest there, so we have to go into the admin interface and select it, and then it'll be there. But bam, look, I have this one. I'm going to equip it. Equipped. There you go. Unlimited cosmic power. They do, yeah, good point, Ian. They do still need to be manually rewarded for now, but this is setting up to make it automated. We just want to make sure it's done properly in the short term. But this is what will set up for it to be done automatically later. Man, this is going to be a tangent. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. But yes, all of this stuff, it feels so manual. Eventually, someday, we'll have APIs that integrate with these games and the platforms, and it'll be so automatic all over the dang place, right? If we build it and we get the user mass, games will open up APIs to us, and we're gonna make it like so seamless, right? All those APIs will be flowing. Let's imagine we had a Fortnite API integration, total number of eliminations, and it's like, get how many eliminations can you get this week quest, right? And it just automatically populates that quest for you. You don't even have to post. It's just saying who's got it, who's got the leaderboard. You get over 1,000, and it's going to say 1,000 eliminations in a week club tagline, right? Exactly, McBoy. You got it. You got it. A plug-in for Channel 3 on the Steam Deck, so you can auto-post screenshots as you clear out that backlog. That's exactly right. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to take some time for us to get there, but that's where we're headed. Where you'll have a helper tool on your Steam Deck or on your desktop or on your mobile phone that's picking up that information and populating that information within Channel 3 automatically. Exactly. And not just screenshots, clips too, right? You have a clip library within Channel 3, so that when you go to say post, and you say I'm going to post a clip, you'll have that library right there, and you just pick the one that you want. Yeah, that's where we're headed. That's where we're headed. Whew, I got excited for a second. Season 7. This is the future. This is the foundation for the future. All right. All right. So we now have tagline quest integration. We got a few more things we're gonna go through here real quick. Chat search is much better. Before, if you went into chat and you search, like let's say I'm searching for a chat with Brian McGinnis, if I typed in Brian like this, the search was so slow that it would lag behind, and then once it would like reset this. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it was just bad. Now it's great. The other thing is if you were to hit enter on this and search, and it pull up the search results page, chats were not listed. Now they are. So you can see me and Brian's chat here. Thankfully, it's nothing bad. So yeah, the search now uses chat. It now searches chat, and then this one is now a very the chat search up here is now speedy and good. Okay. Oh yeah, tabs for chats. Yeah, that is on my list, Darth. I haven't forgot about that. That would be good. I do want to do that. You know the game with the pixelated images? Where do you pull from? What's Gamdol? I don't know Gamdol. Should pull up Monopoly Go. There are some fun little chat nuggets or search nuggets though. A lot of you know this, but like if you search for like up, down, down, up, down, Contra comes up. 30 lives? Contra. I am a cheat? No, I thought that would pull up SimCity. There's some things like that. Anyway, Gamdol, I don't know Gamdol, but I am interested in it. You play that, Madoc Queen? Yeah. I mean, it sounds like they're doing a subsection of what Channel 3 does. I think there's several games out there like that. I really believe that the beauty of this is that it pulls that together with the content and everything else, so it's all in one place. But no, I would suppose I'd be interested in talking to them. But yeah, the way that works, Madoc and Queen, is I will literally go into the games and I pull the screenshots. Searching for Fortnite Plus. And I will pull the screenshots myself. And then I will pixelate them for the first 2 levels myself. The rest it does automatically. But yeah. Yeah, we could give them a shout out, I suppose. Hopefully they'd give us a shout out. We need more users here. Doc and Queen, are you playing Enhanced on Channel 3 too? What's your streak like here? But no, I create these myself. All right. Chat search is better. A few small things, other small things to talk about. One thing I will mention to you guys, and this will sort of be up to Dan and Ray how they want to implement. But if you go into one of these weekly quests that has a leaderboard, let's say that this high score is absolutely ridiculous. 649,000. I kind of think that it is. That must be ridiculous, right? Is that unbeatable? Well, now within Channel 3 quests, when we go to pay out these results, you can now have graduated bonus XP that gets sent out to people. Sorry, I'm trying to get my chat back up because I lost it. I'll explain what I mean. Alright. So this quest is not yet expired, but if this quest was expired, admins will have the option to pay out extra XP depending on where you placed in the leaderboard. Okay. Oh, Ray saying he already sent it out for Rocket Racing and Coffee Gold. So let's find an example of this. Which one was it, Ray? Do you know? Probably the reindeer. It's like, check it out. This leaderboard shows you where people placed in this. But let's say Callie takes first place, and then nobody's close to touching it, so they don't even want to participate in the quest anymore, right? It's happened to me a lot. Here, there's bonus XP that can be paid out. It's already been paid, but you would be able to say, pay out extra XP to the person who's in first, 1,000, person who's in second, 900, third, 800, and so on. And it'll be graduated XP that can be paid out rather than just first place getting a big bonus, right? And then in this case, Ray says everyone who participated got 333 XP. So you can do that too. That basically all of this is to incentivize people to participate in quests, even if they're not going to win. You want to try to get third place, or grind out to try to get in the top 5 or whatever. Those things will be possible. Right now, this is manual. The admins will have to go in and click a button, but we'll be able to do more and more of that. All right. But yeah, this stream's going on for forever, but I do want one more feature to highlight. And that is smarter embeds. So again, the theme of being able to enable content creators to use Channel 3 to build their following on mainstream platforms. That's what this is all about. If you were to go into a new post and let's say you have an Instagram reel that you're trying to push views to, and you want to build your Instagram following, or TikTok, or Twitch clip, or YouTube, or whatever, right? You come in here, always make sure to tag a game. I'm just going to tag one. This is just for testing purposes. And then you put in your link. This is for Instagram. You can put in your link here, or you could go down here and then put in your link here. You can search for a GIF. You can do, I'm going to put in the line here. You can do that. Well, check it. Now it's going to automatically pick up that link that was in that post and resolve it. It will resolve it. Whether it's in the link field or whether it's in the post description, it will resolve it. Direct Instagram embed within your feed. Direct Instagram embed. Now, also, TikTok works now also, and YouTube has always worked, Twitch has always worked, and now Instagram works, TikTok works, GIF Your Game works, Metal TV should work, but that was having some issues. But the goal here is to be able to direct embed videos and posts from most other mainstream sites. Most other. Twitter. I don't think Twitter vids work. But Twitter vids. I think it should be able to work. I'll just have to do it. Metal TV. Yeah, it should work for TikTok backwards, Commander Nikki. It should be backwards compatible for existing links. But the whole structure of all of this, so you guys know, is like it takes the post content, and then if there's a link, and there's only one link, or the first link that it finds, it will attempt to resolve it, and it will say, is it a certain format? And if it is, it will attempt to resolve it. So check it. And what I say that because that means that we can add in all kinds of embeds. So like Twitter vids don't work currently, but we can set it up so that they do. But like, check it. If I just type in like a channel 3 link, of course channel 3 links are going to resolve, right? So it automatically resolves into the object embed. But TikTok should work, yeah. Metal TV works, yeah. Instagram, and then we can add in things like Twitter later. But it auto resolves like that. Or if it's like a game or an event or whatever, all of those things should auto resolve. Cool. And the thing is too, I'm going to go into a chat room with myself. It resolves in chat now too. It resolves in chat now too. Surprise. It works. But not as soon as it sends, but when it refreshes the page, it will. So let me show this to Ray, because I think he's gonna like it. Actually, TikToks, I'm not sure if they're going to work. I think that @ sign will really throw it off. But here, I took Brent Davis and sent it to myself, and it resolved into an embed. That Instagram resolved into an embed. All right, cool. But again, I don't want to discourage anyone from posting links to other platforms, right? I don't want to discourage that at all. You can do native video within Channel 3, but you can also direct embed your Twitch or your TikTok or your YouTube or whatever, if that's what you prefer. Totally. It's cool. All right, Commander Nikki. Oh, wait. So technically we have a quote respawn with that link tech. Oh, maybe. Maybe. All right. I don't know. Let's try this out. That's interesting. So if I copy this link from Mamba, I do this. I'm going to put it in the link. I'm going to send it. I'm not sure it's going to resolve. Yeah, no, it doesn't resolve a post yet. It doesn't resolve a post yet, but you are so right, Nikki. Like, I should be able to resolve that post, and then this would be a quote respawn. That's how it should work. And stay tuned. We'll be able to do that. All right, I'm going to delete this. But yeah, that's great. We shouldn't be far off. Very insightful. Oh, check it out. Look at this. Trash Doc redeemed a ticket for One's Main, which is a very Rocket League specific tagline. So you see it says Rocket League here. But if I were to go to the prize counter and scroll down here, you can see that there are One's Main, Two's Main, Three's Main. And these are redeemable prizes for Rocket League players to say if they main ones, twos, or threes. Or Fortnite, perhaps, I guess, could work too. But in the past, where you would just get one of these things at a level, now you can pick and choose which ones you redeem for. All right. This is what happens when I don't prepare. We end up going for an hour and 10 minutes on new features for one season alone. But I do think that there are a lot of things in this season. I hope that you guys like it. Please continue to let me know feedback. I have 36 notifications and I have 28 chat messages, so I'm sure you guys already are letting me know. And I'm excited to jump into the feedback. Hope you guys like it. This is just getting started. We are no longer on a code freeze. So I am going to go back to willy-nilly deploying code left and right whenever I feel like it. So fixes and improvements will come quick. We get bonus XP for posts that were liked on stream, right? How much XP do I get for this? Oh yeah, Mustard. Yeah, for anybody who's just joining, you get so on the prize counter here it says this help information will be helpful for you. Every 1 XP you earn, you get a ticket. Save tickets and redeem for prizes. So before, where you would get unlock something at each level, now you get a ticket at each level, and you can save them up and redeem them for the things that you want. Yep. Whew. Yeah, and again, I have a head cold, so I don't feel great. I'm probably gonna go eat some lunch and then get to work on this stuff. But yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, happy Season 7. Happy Season 7. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, let's go. Tell your friends. Let's get a bunch of people. Let's get a bunch of people in here for the new season. That's really the goal. Like, there are some cleanup things I need to do around, like, marketing splash pages and stuff like that, that we really need. And then we'll start trying to grow and scale. But again, 100,000 users. Can we do it this year? God, it would change everything, right? Imagine party nights with 100 people in the lobby. It'd be so good. Get more people in here. Get more people. Spread the word. If you see like a low level, I don't mean that in a demeaning way, but a content creator who's struggling to get views and things on other places, or who makes really good content but doesn't have the audience they deserve, try to get them in here to Channel 3. Please, 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 please. Will there still be a Season XP chant going forward? Yes. So that's a good question. I do want to show. My wife's trying to get something here. Can you see her? She's down here. Say hi, Laura. Hilarious. Couldn't see her. It's a shame. She was trying to plug something in. All right. Anyway, so will there be an XP leader going forward? Yes. For now, yes. For now, yes. There's no plans to change that. And in fact, the leaderboards for XP is a little bit different now. So right now when you go to Turbo, there used to be like a leaderboards tab on this page. Now across the top here, it says leaderboards. That's where you go for the main leaderboards. And then this is the main leaderboards, but now there's an XP tab, and that's the XP leaderboard. So if we check out this Season 7 XP leaderboard, this is amazing. Ray out in front with 5,600 XP right out of the gate. Callie in second. Will this stand up? Will Ray be your Season 7 XP leader? We shall see. But yeah, to answer your question, Darcy, absolutely, we will have a Season 7 XP leader. Could you see Laura in the video? It's hilarious if so. Oh man, if you guys are still sticking around, do you guys have any questions? Are there any questions? Do you guys have any questions at all? There's so many things behind the scenes in this season that mean nothing to you guys, but I put in place to set up for the future of this site so that it doesn't take me so much time to set up for new seasons and create new pages and stuff that I know most people don't care about, but it's there. Like if you click search, it pulls this sitemap information. This sitemap is now stored in a data structure with all of the icons and page names and destinations. All that stuff is now stored behind the scenes. So, is that your question, all? Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you, Geodad. Yeah, thanks for especially the admins, man. There's so much that it goes into making this stuff work. I am heads down on the code a lot of the time. Like this, if you go into the play modal and you look at these like events and daily quests and weekly quests, this is all, Ray and Dan doing this stuff. And then you see the weekly club quests and the weekly events. Those are the club admins doing their thing. Whew, there's so much happening now. I love to see it. All right, cool guys. Thank you all. I'm going to end the stream now, but I am going to take a little break and then I will be around and chat and notifications and stuff. I got a lot of work to do. Yes, make your own club, Ian. Tell others to make their own clubs. Make events, make quests. Get more people in here. Let's get to 100,000. Cool. Peace out, guys. GG's. Happy New Year. Season 7 is live. Season 7 is live. Hey, Mad Bomb Chew. You can watch back the whole hour stream if you want. I'm gonna raid somebody. We're gonna raid this. We're gonna raid Zeldathon. They're a fundraising organization focused on Zelda and Zelda-related games. Great group. Tell them Channel 3 sent you. Tell them we sent you. Let's get more people on Channel 3. What do you guys think? Let's do it. Okay, let's go to Zeldathon now. GG's. Happy New Year.